Hey guys, good morning. Well, it's morning in London. It's such a blessed morning this morning. It's so nice outside. Well, hang on. Well, minus the rain, but it's a beautiful day in London, and for me, anyways. And I just wanted to take time out to do a video this morning because I don't know, like something crossed my mind, and I thought, let me just throw in a few words here and there this morning. And it's just basically about, as I was doing my makeup, I remembered a few things about myself, so let's get straight into the video. So I remember going through the journey with makeup, and it's so weird because I went backwards with my makeup. Like I started with like minimal makeup, didn't really do my eyebrows. I used to wear a bit of eyeshadow here and there, mascara, and lipstick or lip gloss. And then I got into this phase like a few years ago, or very recent years though, I'd say maybe about a year or two ago, where I became obsessed with makeup, like obsessed, like literally. And as makeup has developed, it's gotten more and more worse. Like it's gotten more and more worse, even in regards to my eyebrows. Like I got so obsessive with my eyebrows. I wanted this tool and that tool, and it was just too much. And then in regards to lipsticks and lip liners and foundation, oh my gosh, I've been through my motions with a foundation. I wouldn't go anywhere without any. I wouldn't go on holiday without any. Like, and the weirdest thing is that I'd put myself through so much stress to get the foundation for holiday, and guess what? Hardly used it. Every time I go on holiday, I hardly use the foundation. I use it like maybe once or twice, or mainly when I'm going out. But when I'm at home, I can't seem to do this. I'm so paranoid. I'm so taken over by everything that's happening with me. Like I was talking about the verbal abuse of others, that I just can't, I don't understand like why I was able to do it on holiday, but I'm not able to do it where I live. And that's been my struggle for so many years, that I can't accept myself where I'm at. I can't accept myself where I'm living, but then when I'm on holiday, I'm so obsessed with this makeup. When I'm on holiday, I'm able to not wear makeup. Oh guys, yeah, I had to switch to outside to finish the video. Ooh, it's cold out here. Still a beautiful day though. So yeah, like I did everything the opposite way when it came to makeup. Don't even understand why and how I did that, because what happened is that it started to build up. So when I say opposite, I mean like I'm now trying to go back to that place of the person I used to be, with like less makeup and less foundation. Like it used to be like an everyday necessity for me to leave the house with foundation, like I've spoken about in other videos. And this is just due to me trying to hide my albinism, just trying to hide who I am. Like I was wearing excessive makeup. I was wearing so much eyeshadow every day. So it used to be like foundation, eyebrows, eyeshadow. My eyebrows used to be so much simpler back in the day when I used to do it. And then the obsession used to be with the eyeshadow, and I used to be like 2 different eyeshadows and all this business I'd be doing, constantly, like. And then it started to build up, and then like, okay, I started perfecting my eyebrows, and then I stopped the eyeshadow, because so many people used to tell me I wore so much makeup when I used to wear this eyeshadow. And I actually got into like a big argument with someone at work about this, actually, because I felt like she was telling me what to do, and I felt that like at the end of the day, like I wanted that, and I have such a strong personality, and I know what I want, and when I want to do something, no one is going to come and tell me that I can't do it. And so like I was so annoyed that like the way she was telling me, I just felt like, I didn't want to hear it. Like I really didn't want to hear it. But it's all about your approach, with people. When you're telling someone something, it's all about your approach and how you tell someone. And at the end of the day, like, I don't only want acting like they're better than me, and they can do better than me or whatever. And I feel like I'm free to make my own decisions, and my decision was to wear a lot of foundation and whatever. And now I look back on that person and I think, wow, I needed to go through that journey for myself though. I didn't need anyone to like say to me, oh, you know, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? I needed to do that for myself. So, like I went through that process, then the eyebrows started to build up, eyeshadow went, the lashes, oh wow, got my lashes done for the first time when I was 23. And from then, it was like a forever thing. Every 2 weeks, lashes. Every 2 weeks, I would not go a day without lashes. I would go there, take off my lashes and put on fresh ones. Like, it was such an addiction for me. Like, I felt like I could never wear mascara. I thought I could never wear, like, you know, because when I used to wear mascara, my eyelashes were so like short, and that was like, and it used to go all over my eyes and stuff. So that's because I didn't know the right eyeshadow to use. I didn't know how to the right mascara to use. I didn't know how to apply mascara. So that's the reason why I was so obsessed with like needing these, thinking that I needed these things. And you know, what's inspired me to speak about this is you know, a young girl I met. I remember when I was her age, and she was talking about, oh, you know, she doesn't have to put on makeup, she doesn't have to put on eyebrows. I said, trust me, you don't want to start because you will not be able to stop. And I look at her and I think, oh my gosh, like I wish I could get back to that day where I could leave the house without eyebrows, where I could just leave the house without mascara and just put on lip gloss, you know, and put on lipstick or whatever. And you know, she puts on her lipstick and she feels so cute in her lipstick. And it's like, for me, that wouldn't be enough. Like, up to now, I'm still going through a journey. Like, now I feel more beautiful than ever because I've stopped this foundation thing. And even though, like, right now you're looking at me thinking, oh, that's not much, trust me, for me, that is huge, like massive. Like, my makeup routine is like, used to be like times 10, now it's like times 1, you know, like it doesn't take me that long, you know, to do my makeup. And it's like, it's such a proud moment for me. Like, I never wanted people to see the redness in my face, like I was talking about in another video. I didn't want people to see the redness of my face. I didn't want people to see, like, you know, these little spots here and there. I didn't want people to see those things. I wanted to cover all those things up. So it'd be like, you know, makeup on top of makeup. And in my regime, up to 2 months ago, was literally moisturizer, primer, concealer, foundation, eyebrows with concealer. Then I already had the lashes, so that was fine. That eased me from not having to do mascara, because I used to think mascara was such a job and it would take me so long to do it. It used to take me so long, and I'm like, okay, if I got lashes, that means I don't have to do mascara. It reduces my makeup time. So, which it did. But the thing is, I didn't know how to do mascara because I was doing all those extra things. That's the reason why I didn't have time, or I was too lazy to do mascara. Then I need to still put the lipstick on, line it off. At one point I was using a lip brush to put on my lipstick, so that took time. All of that would take me like 30, 45 minutes to do in the mornings. And can you imagine getting up at 5:30, 6 a.m, well, or 6:20, you know, to wake up, depending on what time I started work. Like, if I'm starting work for 8 o'clock, I have to wake up at 5:30. If I'm starting work at 9, I have to get up for 6:20 or so, 6:30. And it's like, can you imagine, like, waking up every morning, dedicating your time to painting your face every day? So then now when I went out, I didn't look different. I didn't look special. And growing up, I went through, my mom always taught me about, you know, all you Caribbeans will know about this. You know, you have your dress clothes, you have your church clothes, you have your going out clothes, your dress clothes, and then you have your house clothes, then you have your everyday clothes, then you have house clothes. So, like, it's the same with everything else we do. We didn't do a special hairstyle unless we're going out. You know, we didn't do our nails unless we're going out. We didn't put on all these other things unless we're going out. And the society we live in now, that's an everyday thing. It's like, it's not special anymore. And I'm like so grateful and so happy to get back to that place now, and to the point of like, okay, now when I put on makeup, it'll be like special occasions. And if I don't feel like it, I don't have to, because I'm now confident in myself to leave the house without foundation, without obsessing with lipstick, like, you know. And then now when I put those things on, I'm like, wow, like I feel special. I feel like I'm going out. I feel like I'm leaving the house. Now, let me talk a little bit more about my eyelash journey. Let me tell you the funniest thing of what stopped me from wearing eyelashes. So I got into mink lashes. For those of you who don't know what mink lashes are, they're like supposed to be practically like human hair attached individually to each one of your lashes. And it's supposed to make, like, it's supposed to look like the celebrity lashes, basically, where it takes your lashes and then enhances it and makes it look more fuller. So I went through this process of doing mink lashes. Now, because obviously of my albinism, I learnt that the mink lashes don't fill out as well as it would anyways, because I don't have black lashes to fill it out. My lashes are blonde. So I went through this phase where I was on my way to Holland last year, and this was last year, July, and I went to get mink lashes done. And because I'd stopped doing fake lashes, they had done a lot of damage to my lashes. And this is why I say, be careful. This is why I said in my other video, be careful what you do, because to your skin, to yourself, because you can cause permanent damage, and it can be a lot. And thank God I am lucky enough that my lashes has grown back like so full, the fullest I've ever seen it grow. And I went through a point where I basically, so the mink lashes, when I applied them, they fell off in the space of 2 to 3 days. They just shed it off. And I was like, oh my gosh, so angry with the person that did my lashes. I spent £50. Yes, £50 to get those lashes done, yeah? In American dollars, that's like $110, $120 or whatever, because of the exchange rate and pounds dropping, etc. So like, I spent so much money to get these done. I was so angry. The day I was supposed to go and get them infilled for free was the day before I left to go to Holland. The day before I left to go to Holland, I went to do my hair. When I went to the hairdressers, I was in there forever. My hair was started late. Like, I didn't leave the shop until 10 o'clock at night, and I was there from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was supposed to be that woman by that 10 o'clock in the night to get my lashes done. And I could not get there. Tried to get an Uber, I couldn't get there. The Uber cancelled my journey. Tried to get another Uber, no Uber would take my journey. I tried to call a cab, the cab was charging twice as much as the Uber. I was so annoyed. I was so angry. I was swearing, I was going crazy, I was cursing, I was cussing everything on earth. I was going, I was like, I can't go on holiday without lashes. I can't go nowhere without lashes. How am I supposed to leave? How am I supposed to go without lashes? I was going crazy. People, oh my gosh. I was so mad that I was even too lazy to go to the train station. And I'm a train person, I don't take the bus. And the reason why I don't really like to take the bus is because of the intensity of people constantly staring. And that's the reason why I could not go without makeup on the bus, but I could go without makeup on holiday. Because on the bus here, like I said in a previous video, I don't think I've uploaded that one yet, but what I've said in one of my videos that that people took pictures of me on the bus. Oh yes, I have uploaded it. My bad, people. Memory. People staring and pointing and taking pictures of me on the bus and videoing and etc. You know, things like that is what broke me, and that's why I felt so obsessed about when I get on the bus needing makeup. But then also it got to the point where I trained myself to not like the bus or like getting on the bus. So now I just ended up in a place where it's just train all the time, which I love getting on the train because I can get so much more done by using the train every day. So that day I was so annoyed, so peed off, that I got on the bus and I started the bus journey. I was so annoyed, and guess what? Did it affect my trip? No. My hair looked fly, like everything was on point. Like, I just did every makeup normal. I wasn't even wearing mascara. I just put on like eyebrows, a bit of eyeliner, foundation, whatever. And for the first time, I was getting to like that kind of little bit natural neutral phase, I guess. Like, that might not sound like much to others, but it was big to me. And from that point forth, And I saw that I didn't have to wear that. And then my friend gave me her mascara to try. And I thought, oh, these curve my lashes. Like, look at my lashes. Like, I was so excited when I used the mascara. And then from then, I've been using that same mascara. From then, my eyelashes have grown, amen. And I've just built on myself. And I've just like, you know, and I'm not saying I don't love makeup. I'm not saying like I'll never wear makeup, because obviously I'm wearing a bit of it now. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, young girls with albinism, or young girls in general, or ladies, don't get so caught up in this makeup world. I was there and it obsessed me to the point where like I didn't want anyone to see one spot on my face. Like it really, my self-esteem was torn with this whole makeup thing. It took over my life, and I just got tired of waking up every day dedicating my life to this makeup. That's what happened. I'd had enough. I didn't want to do it anymore. It was just depressing me. It was just like making me feel down. And do you know when this completely changed for me? When I took my trip to America last year, November. Last year, November, I went to America, and I spent practically most of my days. I was there for 2.5 weeks. Most of my days, I think maybe once or twice, I can count on one hand how many times I wore makeup. And I went outside with nothing. One time with lip gloss. Me, with lip gloss, you know. It's not even like me to go outside with just lip gloss. And I went outside, and I didn't have no animosity or feeling towards myself. Like, I felt good. I felt so amazing. And this time, somehow, it felt different. When I came back from that trip, I felt different, because the process was happening throughout the year last year, and I just didn't notice it was happening. God was working in my life and helping me to accept myself and be confident in myself, and I didn't see it working. So when I came back, I wore makeup once. Like I can count, like I said, I can count on one hand in the last 2 months that when I've worn makeup. I've worn makeup twice. I wore it on Christmas Day because I just felt in the mood to pamper myself, and the first day back, like full day in London, where I went out and stuff. And I felt so paranoid and so self-conscious for some reason. I was speaking to my friend about it, and I thought, why do I feel so self-conscious? Like, what is this? And that stress to leave the house. You know how much stress I went through to leave the house, because I wasn't used to doing that makeup routine every day. And 2.5 weeks might not sound like a long time, but in God's time, that's a long time. And he was working in me in that time so that I don't have to be self-conscious and hating myself and so obsessed that I need to leave the house without makeup. The first day I tried it, I was like, oh, I did it, I'm proud. Second day I tried it, okay, I'm still doing this. Third day, fourth day, fifth day, got to the point where I was like, oh my gosh, I can sleep longer, I can sleep longer, I'm leaving the house on time. Like, yes. Like, I was just loving it. You know, loving it. And it was just like amazing. And now I'm at a point where I'm just like, I wake up in the morning, and now I've replaced that makeup time with my time with God and worshiping and just getting my daily food and getting me ready and getting me vitalized and just, like ready for the day. And the day just starts so amazing. Now more than ever for me before. I have so much more happier mornings. My life is not taken over with the makeup, and you know, I've seen girls with albinism do some amazing makeup tutorials, and that's how I learned about doing my makeup. And like I said, you know, females, I'm not saying to you don't do makeup, you know, but I'm specifically speaking to my girls with albinism, that I know what it's like to have blonde eyebrows and blonde eyelashes and to be stared at and to be pointed at, and it still happens to me to this day. And to have your, you know, the combination with our hair being so light and our skin being so light, everything just looks odd to everybody. And I know that feeling, but oh my gosh, we cannot continue pleasing the world. We cannot continue to fight the world. We have to accept ourselves, because we are going to kill ourselves with depression. We're going to die carrying this animosity and burden of the world. For what reason? Like, I'm still working on myself, but at the end of the day, I'm in the best place I've ever been in my life in such a long time. And honestly, I don't want you to face what I had to face. So please, work on your inside, as well as taking care of your outside. Do you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your outside, like take care of your skin. learn a great facial regime. There's so many videos on Facebook, maybe Facebook probably, but on YouTube about great facial regimes. Learn a good facial regime. Take care of your skin. I know what it's like to go through having acne. I have had attack of acne since the age of 11? A lie. Since the age of 9, and my spots and acne was massive and big, ginormous spots. Like even now, I've got a big one on my face right now. I'm not going to show you guys, but I've got a big one right now, and I've been battling with that. But back in the day, that would affect me so much. Leaving the house and not let anyone see that. But now I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'm dealing with it. I had someone point it out to me like, oh, did you see that in your face? Of course I saw it on my face. Like, I don't need you to point out something to make me feel insecure. Don't let anyone do that to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Now that I've been working on my face and giving myself air to breathe, my face is now smoother than I've ever seen it before. I never thought I could get past my acne my acne problems. And the only times it intensifies is when I either eat chocolate. Like, I learnt about my body that my body doesn't like chocolate excessively. It doesn't like sweets excessively. I've learnt that. So when I eat something, I can see the spot coming out. I can see the consequences of it, and I deal with it because I might be having a craving because of my time in a month. So that could be the only time. My time in a month, or whether I've eaten a sweet, that's when my face can break out. But then after that, it goes down because I have a great facial regime that works for me now, and I've been working on it, and I've stuck to it. So ladies, just know that you don't have to get caught up in this makeup thing, because you see everyone else do it and you see all of us doing it or whatever. I did everything the opposite way, and I would love to go back to that place, and I'm working on going back to that place where I can leave the house without nothing on my face. So the fact that you can do that now, be proud. Don't worry about what those people are saying. Once you work on yourself inside, whatever's on the outside, you will love it even more, and you won't even be bothered about what those people are saying. So, I hope that, this inspires, someone out there to hear and understand that it's not just you struggling, it's also I'm struggling, and so many other females are struggling. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. My love to you guys. Bye.